Do 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 do. Haha. Might be a little loud. Let me get some feedback on this. Let me see where we're at. We're kind of hanging out today. Nothing super crazy though. So hopefully this is doing its job and it's not breaking on me, which I'm always super scared of. But hopefully we're a lot louder than normal. Nothing's broken yet, but I think we're gonna go ahead and get started today. I know it's only been, yeah, it's only been like 3 minutes. Well, let me go ahead and hang out. As I get everything to load for us. But we're hanging out. Anyways, sorry, I've had one of those days where nothing is like mentally computing the right way. So I have to like take a few extra minutes to like get things going and get my brain working, and it takes a lot of time. Let me fix the audio, because I want y'all to be able to hear it. I'm just like playing music in the background while I cross stitch and hang out. Okay. But I think, yeah, I think there'll be okay. Because I'm getting a little loud, but if I'm loud, it's better than nothing, right? It's better to hear me than not hear me. So let's go ahead and get this going. I got it working though! Hey! My tiny little gross hands. Yeah, but so we're gonna be cross-stitching today. Because I'm so tired and I can't function right now. So we're gonna go ahead and get that going. But I have some of my nice Ada, and we're gonna go ahead and get a new pattern started. Nothing super crazy though. Like, honestly, I would say that this is a little easier than the one that I've been working on for a hot minute. I don't have a trash can set up yet. God, living with my cats is like living in a creepypasta sometimes. Anyway, sorry. It's also, if I bonk the table, we do run into some issues, so I gotta be careful of that. Why did I cut it like this? Why did I do that? How stupid am I? Anyways, we just need a 6x6, right? I'm thinking this corner will be good to frame. Sorry, let me put it closer in the view for you guys. Yeah, I think that'll look better. So let me go find some scissors, because that's the one thing I didn't bring into this room with me, because I'm fucking stupid. I'll be right back. Enjoy the cats for a minute. You can probably hear them in the background. Come on, bud. I'm back! Haha! Whee! Okay. Anyways. I should have grabbed a hair tie while I was up too, but I don't have any there are no thoughts behind my eyes nowadays. And it's just mildly problematic. But it is what it is. Anyways, let me get the pattern pulled up. So that's the other thing I didn't do, was pull up the pattern, because I'm absolutely stupid. Cool beans. But yeah, we're kind of hanging out. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, so nothing's broken that I know of yet. Just shout if it is. Okay, there's my pattern. We're gonna go ahead and get this going though. I'm gonna try to shift this a little more. Okay, that's a little awkward, but I think a little awkward is better than nothing. Let me find a marker in here. But yeah, so we're kind of vibing. But, so for this mark, I'm just gonna follow this down. Don't worry. I don't care anymore. So all of this that I do mark is just gonna be me giving it quick little things, because anything that I do mark is going to either be covered up or won't be visible once you frame it, and that way I still have some extra material when I'm left over, because I might be able to turn this into something else, or I could use this as like backdrop in some of my like I know you can't really see it because it's yellow, but like, there you go. Let me know if I need to turn the lamp up too. The lamp might be a little funky. Uh-oh. Part 6 if I broke it. Get ready to have to hear that a lot. Something that I routinely do. Okay. Come on, computer. Do your job. Cool. Oh, that's so weird. There we go. Okay. So I don't know why it's not letting me. Whatever. We vibing. That's the gist of it. We're vibing. Anyways. Okay. Let's get to cutting this though. So we're just going to take nice little easy baby steps. Easy baby steps. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to tape over 90% of this, so don't yell at me, okay? Okay. Wow. Trying to get that nice like little like crosshair area in between. Nice. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and tape it on the sides. Masking tape. Let me move this. Sorry, I know my workspace is small. I just don't have a better way of really mounting this camera right now. So I'm gonna do things the fun way. And I'm just gonna take the corners, just like that, smooth them out. I know it'll tape it to the table for a minute, but I'd rather have it secure on the table, so that way I can pretty continuously just do this all the way around and make sure I get enough off the edges. This is a smaller pattern, but most of my oh god. Yep. Most of my cross stitch patterns are smaller because I feel very self-conscious about this most of the time because I don't feel like I do a good job, but it is what it is. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this corner going. We can do that a little better. We can do that better. There we go. Whoop. Okay. I'm gonna peel this whole thing up. It's gonna be very unsatisfying. Don't yell at me. It's gonna be very unsatisfying, I promise. Because you gotta get all the pieces. I don't know why I always decide to do it this way, but I just do because I'm stupid. And oh yeah. We're almost off the table. There we go. And then I always just like pick a side. I found a nice playlist that I like that'll actually work for streaming. I was really excited about that one. Yeah, I don't really care if my projects look pretty or not, so if this ever gets shown to my sister, she can, for the lack of a better word, suck my ass. It doesn't matter. As long as my final result looks like the way I need it to, I'm not going to argue, right? But it is what it is. Okay. All nice and secure to the best of our ability right now. You're gonna fold it like this. Fold it like this. There you go, one more. We got a nice little crosshair in the middle. Smooth it out. Perfect. Ta-da! Oy, oy, oy. Huh. I wonder why it's not letting me... Interesting. Let's not close that. Let's open this. Give it a quick little refresh, maybe. Give me like 4 seconds. Have some cat photos. Okay, well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fix that right now. It is what it is. But, yeah, we're gonna hang out for a little bit. Okay, so nothing's broken yet. Okay, cool. Okay. So for some reason, okay, whatever. It is what it is. If it's broken, it's broken, whatever. Okay, we're gonna go ahead, since it's already folded, I'll put it in the frame and we'll start this going. I'm an absolute maniac. Before we start, I want that known. I'm absolutely insane. Okay, there's that little switch. This can get really bright and I'm sorry. But I need to see the color scheme. There we go. That might be a little better. Okay. Yeah, I think I like the blue at the top and the pink at the bottom. So like then this part, if you look at it, like this area will be the top of my pattern. Like roughly like here speaking. Middle. Because this is a very upper quadrant leaning kind of pattern. Like it's going to be mostly up here. And then you'll see some of it down here. So then maybe would it actually be better to do it this way then? Because I really... no, I like the blue on the top. Blue on top better. Blue on top better. But anyways, let us go ahead. Let me make sure that it's nice and centered to the best of my ability because that's something I am very bad at. And then me and my maniac self, we're just gonna go ahead and unscrew this and kind of pop this into place. And then we're gonna check on, oop, that's a piece of hair. Get that out of there. And this is the part that I hate the most because I always mess this up. So you know what I'm gonna do? Something you're not supposed to do. I'm gonna go ahead and push this in here. Okay, right? Just get it to where you can like kind of pop it on. And then I'm gonna pull on this side because this one is a little bit of the issue. You were also the issue. I'm gonna pull it up a little. Just gonna screw it in as I can. Let me know if it's too loud. Okay. Because I always just pull it tight in the back. What are we listening to now? Oh, dining car. Nice. You got just like a nice little video game playlist going on in the background. It's just nice to try to relax a little more than normal. Go ahead and pinch this a little bit. Get it a little more secure. Okay. Pull her tight. Make sure she's okay. We're looking good. That looks pretty nice. And I'm okay. I know that you might have some issues seeing the crosshairs, but I can still see them, which is the important part. Okay, cool beans though. Let us okay. Sorry, I know that I keep like running, like bumping back and forth between my computer and back over here. I'm just trying to make sure that nothing is broken and nothing's crazy, because I've never really used, what is it, Restream? Properly. I haven't gotten it to work properly in a hot minute. So I'm just trying to make sure that I kind of keep it okay, keep it from breaking, because that's something that mildly stresses me out. Like 100% stresses me out. Okay, let's go ahead and pull the pattern forward then. Okay, let's just shuffle this. See what crazy stuff we get. Ooh, hat and time's good. I like hat and time. Okay, so I want to start. Okay, so if my 30 line is my middle line because it's a 61 thing pattern, looking at my X, that means my first stitch is going to come out to, because you're supposed to count these in groups of 5. I'm fucking lazy. Never happens, right? Let me get this open. Sorry, might be a little loud. Okay. So looking at the pattern, my brain says that I should be doing the dark gray first. Actually, no. I need to start with the weird triangle gray. What color are you, homie? I need to start with light pearl gray, which is 197 or 928. Hey yo, what the heck? I could have sworn I bought these. Oh, there she is. This one. Let me start with this color. It's a little hard to see. She's a light pearly gray. Yeah? Okay. But I should start with that one. And this, okay, this pattern says to use 3 strands of thread. Interesting. But yeah, so I'm gonna start with a light pearl. And then we're gonna just kind of start blocking in some spots, because there's only so many places where this goes. So once I get that first big section of it done, I think we'll be okay to move on to the other one. Yeah, okay. Let me find a needle. I need to find my nice little ring. I have a ring somewhere where you put like all of your threads on. I don't know where it is. I gotta find it. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it for now. How many stitches? We're looking at probably like 14 to... The answer is enough. We're looking at enough. That'll be good enough for the whole thing. So I'm not gonna do this all in one go, so I'm gonna go ahead and separate this out. Okay. I know it's weird to see me do stupid stuff like this. Just cleaning things out. Can you hear that? You hear my cats going at it in the fucking background? It begins. I knew it. If I stay in like one spot for too long, they get really aggressive with each other sometimes because they both want to come up here and bother me and be in my lap, which is fine. The problem becomes they don't exactly play nice together most days. So you have to be real careful about that kind of shit. What doing? Here, have a pit pat. Please play nice. Play the big nice, please. Jesus. Uh-oh. We might... Sometimes if I open my phone, because I'm using my phone as a camera right now. If I open my phone, sometimes it gets a little funky. So you have to be real careful sometimes. Cool. So here we are. Hey, nice. It's working now. And I don't think it broke everything, for once. Okay. Children. Feel free to make fun of anything I do. Like, genuinely. Bully me into being a better person at cross-stitching and, like, being better at my craft. I will never complain. I will always take any kind of criticism as long as it's meant lightheartedly and nicely. Otherwise, I will come for your ass. Nice, okay. So we got our thread now. Cool. And then so, let me get that first stitch going. Okay. So if our 30 line is our middle line, and we need to go 61 across. So I need to basically, I need to put that around this area. If I put the furthest most stitch. Hi, please do not step on the keyboard. You will get, oh, okay, hello. Never thought you'd get a drive-by, yeah? That's Jackie. No, I fully expect her to get in the way fairly often. Just be prepared. Okay. I mean, what's the worst that can happen if I do put it in the wrong spot? It's not a big deal. I can always pull it out and rip it out later. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I want to start it, because if I put... Okay, so if I'm doing... Let's go over 2 here. Down 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 2. Sorry, I know you can't see what I'm doing. I'm doing like the chaos counting, basically. Yeah, that'll look good if I start it up here. So I do all the cute little, what are they called? French knots? I don't actually know what these are called. But I'm going to be leaving long tails on my things just because I need to make sure that, well, A, I need to find my embroidery scissors. I moved, right? In the move, I lost them. God knows where they exist nowadays. So I gotta be a little more strategic about how I do things. More than I normally have to be. Normally I can do like these cute, super tiny little loops. I don't have to stress about all these things. I don't have to worry about making sure that I get the exact like space. Like I can come in with my baby scissors and fix it later. Now I have to be super careful. Like really careful. Okay. Stitch 1. Get it pulled all the way through. Cool beans. And there we go, we started. So we are working on the second stitch at the top. So I also don't care about how my patterns look on the back, so they get really messy really easily. So don't come at me for when we flip this thing over, okay? It's gonna be iconic. I know it's hard to see. My lamp is like right on top of my camera. Let me see if I can actually fix that right now without damaging this too much. So if you guys are there, I'm gonna shift it like this so you can see more of the pattern. Angle the lamp a little more this way. Okay, that's not too bad. You see a lot more. You can see the stitches now, yeah? Tiny little gray things. Okay. I don't know where my dinosaur is. I have a little magnet. He goes on here. He's somewhere. Oh well. Okay. Cool beans. So we've got our 2 stitches in, so now I need to go 1 down and 3 over. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. I'm not going to tell you what the pattern is until later because I want you guys to like be able to just kind of watch it come together and try to figure out what it is. Once we get about, I think 3/4 of the way through, you're going to figure it out. It's nothing super crazy, nor is it anything that I would deem unrecognizable, I think is what the word I'm looking for. Like, it's something that I see as like, oh, like, once you see it, it's gonna stay that way in your brain. But I'm excited. The only comment I have is it is related to the games I've been playing recently. Which is only like 4 options. Not even. I mean, technically 4. I've been playing more Animal Crossing again, but I don't think I'm gonna stream that. Because I don't want to bore people with that one. 1, 2, white. Okay. And here we go. Let me know if I need to move the camera, move myself, move angles. I'll do what I can, yeah? May also reconnect, please. There it is. Quick, easy. Easy fix, easy fix, easy fix. And then I only plan on doing this for probably 2 hours today. If that, barely. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 stitches. Last one I came through was top stitch. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Let me know if you ever want to know what the music is. I can always look it up for you. I'm just kind of thinking about things to talk about. So we hanging out. Uh-oh. Okay, this might break it. Don't yell at me, okay? Here she is. Cool. Cool beans. Alright. 3rd stitch on this one. Uh-oh. I have to like remind myself to keep it lower. Sometimes it's a little hard for me. Okay, so 2 over, down 1. Okay, 1, 2. So then our third stitch is going to be here. We're doing 2 over. So I'm gonna do this part now. I love being able just to like go through and like rack stitches. I don't have a better way of explaining it. I just like being able to like, when you do like the half stitches and then you go back. It's really hard to see. You could probably see it. Barely. Come on, autofocus for me, please. Oh no, it's not gonna do it. Whatever. Anyways, the point I'm getting at is like, you know, you do half the stitch, you do the other half because you have like consecutive stitches and you go back in and it's just super satisfying. I feel like an old lady though already. Like I'm gonna have to go pull out my glasses. Okay, 2. So now I need to do, this is gonna look chaotic. I promise you, it's not as chaotic as it looks. Oop, that's not good. Okay. Okay. No knots, no knots. That's also something I'm super scared of at all times. 2 more on the edge. 2 more on the edge. I'm used to doing 2-thread patterns where you only have 2 strands of the thread. I'm not used to how thick this is. So it feels weird, like it physically feels weird. But it is what it is. Okay. Ooh, yep, knew it. I knew we were gonna start somewhere. Not more beautiful than you. Sorry. The longer y'all hang out with me, the more memes you'll get, I swear. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do little back stitches. Or not back stitches, but we're stitching in this direction now again. Ideally a pattern like this, well, I'm gonna do 2 of these back to back because I really want to have these designs on my wall. Also, don't you love my cluttered ass desk? I'm so sorry. I'll try to clean it up a little bit. Fix some things, make things look better. But we'll get there when we get there. It is what it is. Oh, and then I can work in, we'll see about it. I have another pattern I'm currently working on, but I wanted to take a break from it because I was starting to get frustrated, I think is a good word. Don't get me wrong, it's gonna look super cool when it's done. The issue right now is I just don't have the motivation for that one. Because sometimes projects just don't, they aren't the right type of therapy, I think is a good way of putting it. And someone explained it to me like that at one point. I think it was one of my, like, basically my best friend. And they were saying how sometimes you just end up stopping projects because it's physically, you're like right then and there. What you mentally need is not that task and you need something else. So like I have a scarf that I started like 3 years ago. Have not touched it since. And then I picked it up last week for like 5 minutes just because my brain was like, this will give me the serotonin and the dopamines. And I did, and then I started it and immediately realized why I didn't like doing it because it was just too much movement. Like I had to focus and I had to like really put some effort into it. Whereas cross stitching, especially like these kind of patterns, I can zone out a little more because it's all just like, at the risk of giving it away, pixel art. It's mostly pixel art, so it works really well in these grids and it makes sense in my head, so I don't have to stress about it, I don't have to think about it. Like, there are no thoughts behind my eyes after the kind of day I've had. Yeah, I just need some time to relax. Okay, cool beans. But so, we've done our 8 stitches there. Sorry, let me pull it back over. 8 stitches there. We need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 1 up. So that's 6 from the bottom, so we need to pull this hole here. Double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Because the next stitch goes here. And I should go ahead and do this little section. Does that look right? Line it up. No. 3, 2, 2. Oh, I miscounted already. Wow. That's also another thing. It's a lot easier. Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. We don't play these games today. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. That out. Okay, fixed. Haha, easy, easy, easy. So was I too far over or too far under? I think I was 1 under where I needed to be. Where did I go? No. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I see what happened. Yeah, this is what happens when you let the girl who's not good at math do things. So this will ultimately be an easy fix when we get back to it, but I'll just have to remind myself that I have to fix it. I just added 1 more blank stitch, so that 1 blank stitch shifts the pattern over by like barely a smidge, but in that smidge I have to add a little bit of the darkest black color. Because if I don't, then it'll look a little funky. But who goes straight up to cross stitch and pulls it apart? Like, who truly gets all up close on this? Okay, but 2, 3. I'm also really not good at thread management, so don't come for me. Like, really not good at thread management. 3. Wish I could find like a good like Final Fantasy playlist. That's the kind of music I've been craving right now. Don't know why. We're talking like Final Fantasy 13, like the game that everybody absolutely shits on, but I adore. Like, that game was like my childhood. I grew up playing that game. I played it like 3 times, and I even like went over to some random person's house. Like, I'd say early middle, no, like it had to have been like early high school, like late middle school or early high school, right? I'd go over to some kid's house because his older brother had an Xbox, so I could play Final Fantasy, and I would just sit there for hours playing the game because I'm a madman. I also didn't understand social cues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, up, up. Okay. Okay. So, we're doing 5 stitches. We're gonna do 1 up. We're going to cross over 1. I know it's hard to see the really light gray on the pink, but I've also seen this pattern done on white, which was kind of weird. But yeah. Okay, so we have our 1 up. We're gonna go cross 1. Okay. And instead of filling that in immediately, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the next stitch up here. If I can get the hole right. Yep, and that should be 2 away, and it is. Perfect. So what I can do is I can come down here, pull in here, go back down onto this hole, and easily transition into our next stitches. Makes sense, makes sense. Oh, what the heck? Oi, oi, oi. Okay. Okay. I really like to outline things before I get like super heavy into doing all of the stitches, which probably isn't good. for my thread, like, because obviously when you do these, you're trying to get the minimal amount of thread, right? I gotta skip. I'm cool with that. Okay. Anyways. But let me readjust. Okay. Nice. Okay. We're not gonna fill in these stitches just yet. I just want to start blocking them out though. So don't yell at me. Okay. So this bottom row, we need to fill it out. Don't split. Okay. One, two, two, two. One over. We're gonna go down one. Again, I just want to fill out this big area so that way I see what I'm looking at and I can go back in. I can start working on these stitches. And then I start doing things like this and it gets kind of weird. Hey, buddy, what doing? Don't come over here, please. Good boy, sit in the window. Okay, so it's 2 over 1, 2. Oh, so it's like a staggered. It's pretty staggered, okay. Okay. And then, yeah, sometimes I end up alternating the stitches like this, but you gotta do what you gotta do. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. These patterns are really hard for me to read sometimes. That's my 7, 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4. Okay. And this one down here is my 3 line. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that bottom stitch in. I know it's a little hard to see here. Put that bottom stitch in because I want to be able to. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can see the little things, little thingies. You can see kind of how it glistens a little bit with my hyper clutter desk. Okay, because from here we're gonna do 3 stitches. Okay. And from these 3 stitches, we're going to do 1 more up here. And we're going to start filling in our pattern. And then after we do this gray here, there's only going to be so much more of it that we're going to put in. I think there's only like, oop, I am so sorry, y'all. Get bonked. There's only so many little light gray, the pearl gray stitches. I should start calling them because there's another light gray that we have to put in. Okay. Yeah, there's only so many. Okay. But we've got 2 here. And then we've got our big stitch. We're gonna have 1 more up. Okay. There we go. Okay, just like last time, we've got 2. stitches here. And then from this stitch, we got one up. We got two more. Okay. I believe we're doing the same thing again, like the same kind of pattern. So 2, 2, 2. Okay. Where does 5? Today's a chill day. Today needs to be a chill day. Just that way we can relax and sit back and not do anything chaotic and not deal with anything crazy. Why does that feel wrong? But it looks right. 'Cause then, yeah, we should meet it back up here, and I think we just did. Yeah, there's 5 stitches. Yeah, no, that's right. It's kind of about. Yeah. No, we did what we were supposed to do. We came back in here. And I can finish off these 2 stitches while I'm here and work our way back down. And this is where splitting your thread becomes a problem. It's too tight to get back into. So I feel incredibly stupid for doing it earlier. Even if it was an accident. It still sucks. This is a meme. What are you? You meme man. Like I've heard that before. Okay. We're just gonna keep filling it in, keep filling it in, keep filling it in. Uh-oh, missed. Okay. What are some things I can talk about today? I don't know. I don't have anything crazy for once. Or the things I do have that could be considered crazy aren't things that I feel like talking about right now. Let me talk about the beans. I recently discovered my cat's way older than I thought she was. And by enough that it's considerable. And it's like, oopsies. You know? Being like, well, maybe. I don't think we have anything crazy to worry about. It's not like she has any medical problems or anything. She's fine. She's a super sweet little thing. But it's just like, ooh, you are way older than I thought you were. So you gotta think about it. I mean, she's not even halfway through her lifespan yet, so she'll be fine. Okay. We're almost there. My hand's already cramping now. That's the only thing I will say about cross stitch that is like really hurt over the years. Is like, even though like I love doing this, it's starting to really hurt my hands, and I'm young enough that it should not be that big of a deal. But it's enough that I think about it, and I'm just like, oh, I'm really gonna sit here and hold something at an angle for like hours. But I'm not willing to buy one of the stands just yet. It makes me feel a little too old. Like just a little too old. But it's coming together. Did I? Yeah, I did it. Oh well. I'm not fixing it. Sometimes I like zone out so hard when I cross stitch that I go over the exact same stitch twice. That's not a good though. all I gotta say. Big no good. Okay. This is the opening to Final Fantasy VII, yeah? Oh no, it's Zodiac Age. Oh. I know this one. It's really weird. I wonder why my brain's so in tune with this one. Probably because I've just heard it so many times before. Oh, big stretch. Where am I? I'm right there. Globians. I know it might look funky, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that bottom stitch. Just because I feel like it's gonna be easier for my brain if I go ahead and knock these two out and then pop back up. Which might look funky, but Ooh, let me... I gotta find a good spot to move things around too. But here's where we're at so far. It's only what? Yeah. We've been live for how many minutes? 55. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Good progress for only like half an hour. Because I didn't really get started for a solid like 20 minutes. Because I'm dumb. Anyways, here's what it is. Let's go ahead and fill this in. Almost there. And we use the right amount of thread and everything. Nice. Come on. Yep. We got a knot. Okay. Is it seeable? Do I need to scoot it around? There you go. I don't know. I find it satisfying to pull out the little slip knots. But I also find it infuriating. Especially when you get like 8 of them in a row. So I've had that happen before. And by God was I pissed. But anyways, there we go. Section 1 done. That is our light gray with one minor mishap. I know it's hard to see. Let me angle it this way for you. Yeah. Nice little light gray section. Cool. Let me figure out what color we're going to work on next. I have so many gray colors in here. Enough that it's like, not concerning, but just weird. Thinking. Processing. How about let's figure out what this light gray, this little heart color is. I don't use a lot of it, but it's enough. Lead gray, 414. It's this color. Interesting. It looks more like it looks really bright on camera. It's definitely more of like a darker steel kind of color. Here. It's hard to see with that camera angle, but like it looks... How many stitches is this? do I have to do in that one little spot? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? I'd rather wait on that. We gonna put her back in the box. We gonna come back to that one in a second. Let me think. Then I guess we'd move on to the other color, which is the cross shape. Or is it the A? Oh, that's the A. That is going to be steel gray, which is 317. 317 looks nearly identical to 14. Can you tell the color difference? This one has more of a bluer undertone than this one does. This is a warmer one. Isn't this so much fun? DMC thread. I hate it here. Okay, anyways, so let's go ahead and tie off this section. I always like to tie off my thread in like this kind of manner. I just push it through my current stitches, or like I find like a nice row that I can pull through, and I just kind of pull it all the way. Just pull it nice and tight. I'm feeling really insecure about this stitch and I think it's gonna come out. I go ahead and do it another direction just because I'm stressed about this one. I don't like putting knots in my things because I find the knots hard to deal with after the fact, so I try to avoid them. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a nice little snip. Nice! We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep this piece just because I have a feeling I'm only gonna need like 2 or 3 stitches like right next to each other of this little gray thread. This is the 219. I'm gonna just slap it in that box, get it out of here. Okay. I use the needle to go ahead. Since I'm done with this section, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off this tail. I just always wait. Again, because who knows? What if you have to pull it out? What if you do something dumb? What do you have to like redo the whole thing? Because I've had to do that multiple times because I'm stupid. Okay, cool beans. So we got this going now. See me get the tip tap on things. And we're gonna go in with the steel gray for a good chunk of this actually. Pretty decent chunk. So I'm gonna pull about the same amount of thread. I think there'll be good. Go ahead and separate it out. 3 strands, 3 strands. I always try to get them on like the same side, but it doesn't always happen. And then we're going to go ahead and pull it apart. I know there's an easier way of doing this, but I never feel like doing it, so like snip, snip. Sorry, I didn't mean to get too far away from the camera. Watch me roll it. Whee! We're gonna shove it back over here, back in his little box where he belongs, and then find that needle again. I should probably turn on the overhead light. It's not gonna be dark soon, but it's definitely not gonna be light anytime soon either. You know what I mean. Okay, cool beans. Let us begin. So this first stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's gonna go right here in the middle of this. So I'm going to whoop, go ahead and start it. It is in the middle of that, so I gotta be careful. Here, let me make sure you guys can see. The darker color is gonna show up a lot better. Oh, I'm so excited to do the next one though. Like I really want to do the next one. I'm still gonna try to stream them though. But I want to see how this little thing goes first before I get too invested in like being like, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z pattern on stream. And you guys have to listen to me go off about like this character for ages. That's another thing I should mention. Oh, little black dot. I really like these games to the point of it being kind of weird. So sometimes I have to like mediate myself. Okay, so this is where I had that little miss up, right? So I'm 1 over technically speaking. So I'm gonna go ahead and put an extra stitch right here of this color, and I think it'll look fine. And honestly, who's gonna notice? Minus me and you guys. Like, it's not going to be that big of a deal. So then this would be 2. This would technically be the first stitch in the pattern. Don't split your thread, you idiot. There we go. Uh-oh. No mishaps yet. Cool. And we're going to go all the way in, almost to the corner, but not exactly into the corner. We're going to skip bottom stitch because it's got to be a different color. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that should be 6. Yeah, well, technically 7. Whatever. Okay, and then we're gonna go 1 down, 1 over. Same thing as last time. I like when patterns repeat this easily. They make my life so much easier. And then because we can go back in and just fill in the gaps with that other color. I might have to get up in a second though and go turn on the fan because I'm getting a little hot and toasty. But I'm also wearing long sleeves. I can just take off the sweater. Oh, now think about it. Okay. Oh wow, we're going all the way down with this. So we're gonna pop into this one. You know, it's one movie I want to watch here soon. Your Name. I really like that movie. Really nice and calm. It's the right kind of like weather for the season though, because it's super rainy right now where I live. Okay. Okay, so 3. Okay, I'm on the right track. Okay. Should go there. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this because this is like the end of an area, so I need to make sure that my brain understands to stop if I do zone out. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it its extra stitch. We're gonna go back in. We're gonna go. So that is considered 1, 2. Uh-oh. Here we go. Uh-oh, no, 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 no. Make sure you stay on the lines, idiot. Okay. 3 and 4. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah. 1 over, 2 down. That's it. That's all that wants there. Okay. And that's gonna be 3 across. 1, this is stitch 2. This is stitch 3. Okay, and we're gonna start doing the back, that little pattern back up. So we're gonna go 1 up. We're gonna go 1 over. Would you believe that I hate geometry? Like I hated any kind of math. I'm not good at anything that deals with any sort of square. Not my thing. You like my coaster? A little halo coaster? Sorry, let me know if the noise is too much, like drinking noise. Anyways. Okay. 2 up. And now we get to do 1 up and 3 over. Does 3 include this stitch? That's what I want to know. It does, okay. So this would be stitch 1, stitch 2, and stitch 3. Okay. Then we're gonna do 2 up again, and 1 up, 2 stitches, 1 up, 2 stitches. Okay. Okay, here goes the fun part. 3, 2, and we're gonna do 4 over. But 4. Interesting. Okay, so we're doing 4. Oop, and I'm dumb. See, that's what happens when you fuck up. You just place it straight out on accident. Big dummy hours. Okay, cool beans. Back at it again. 2, 3, 4. 4 stitches. I gotta move those scissors. They're gonna. Sorry, I know that was really loud. 4. Okay. Now we're gonna go 4. We're gonna do 2 up. That's weird. I don't like that. Okay. Basically, we have to mirror this row. We're gonna put 2 tacks in. We're gonna put 1 tack here, and it's going to bridge that area. And then we can start filling it in, right? You go here, right? 3 over? Yeah. Yes, sir. That's it. Interesting. Me just bopping the whole time. My only thing is, I hate Sephiroth with a burning passion. Like, to the point of it, like, being a bad thing. Okay. I gotta go turn on that fan, though. I'm gonna be right back. It's gonna take me 5 seconds. Like, let me shift. Oh, don't even start with me, my guy. Don't start. You are being a good child. You do not need to start with me. I have one. Okay. Someone's giving me the side eye from over here because he's a little upsketty that I'm existing. Okay. But yeah, no more sweater. This is why I'm not allowed to do things. I get too distracted too easily. Doesn't matter what it is. Like, keeping me maintained is hard. Keeping my brain on track, horrible. Okay. Time to just start pulling out the stitches, I guess. I can't think of anything else to do here. Okay. Let me get back in my little comfy spot. Okay. You'll see everything okay? I think y'all are good. Let me make sure. Yeah, we're hanging out. Okay, I know that isn't ideal stitch-wise, but it is what it is. You can't always argue with it. Just gonna keep filling it in. I wonder how soon someone's gonna recognize it. It shouldn't be too hard. Once you see it, again, it's hard to unsee as I smack things on my desk. I'm just curious. Curious to see how long it'll take. Okay, so I'm gonna do something kind of stupid. You know what I want to do? I do want to find is that lo-fi video games. Uh-oh. Okay, let me shift my arms a little, see if that helps. Nope. Keep bumping. Let me try this side. I'm used to having like full freedom of motion when it comes to cross stitching. I'm not used to like confining myself to such a small space and then also trying to make sure that I show it on the camera. Because it's just not one of those things that I do. Obviously, I don't sit there laying in bed cross stitching while trying to show people online my patterns. Shout out for the fact that Final Fantasy VII Part 2 is gonna actually come out. And Crisis Core Remake. Bruh. I'm pretty excited for it. What else is coming out this year? Pokemon's coming out. The new Pokemon game? Comes out what? November or October? I don't remember. Sorry, I know I picked it up. I'll bring it back down in a second. Give me a sec. Okay. Don't yell at me, please. I'm doing my best. I'm trying. Ooh, I should probably check something real quick. Sometimes YouTube likes to break. As I smack the camera again. Jesus Christ. Give me like 4 seconds. I just want to make sure she's doing okay. Sometimes she ain't doing too hot. I've had this issue before. Okay. Like, I've had this issue or it'll break. And I have to keep an eye out continuously. So if I don't, then we have the issue of it don't work. And if it don't work, then we got problems. Anyways, back to the pattern. Whee! Okay, so I'm still filling in all of our gray color. But as to be expected at this point in the pattern. Okay. I'm so sorry, excuse me. I think, what time is it? Where's it at? Ooh, I'm sure that was loud. I'm so sorry. Watch me get pinged again though, so. Please don't get mad if you hear the super loud ping. It's because it's like on something metal and it's like a small metal device like ringing at the same time. So it is what it is. Okay, let's feed it through. Okay, make sure we're good. Yep. Okay. And we're just gonna keep going. This is honestly pretty relaxing. Oop. Cool beans. And you see like that nice little row right there in the middle? I know it's really hard to see. Because my camera doesn't have an autofocus yet. Why don't I just fix that now? What am I doing? Let me fix that. I keep forgetting that I can fix it. This is what happens when I'm given the brain cell for the day. It doesn't work. Because I can go into settings. I'm so sorry. Please. Don't mind me trying to fix this. Okay. Okay, cool beans. on now. Okay. As good as it's gonna get. Sorry. Anyways, but you see, if she'll focus for me, which she will not. Anyways, but there's this line of stitches right here that looks smaller than the rest of them. It's because I haven't double back on it. So we're gonna go back and whip that through and finish this area. It makes sense, I promise, but like, when you hear me talk about it, sometimes you're like, what the fuck is this girl on? Like, what in the world could this child be talking about today? This is what we're doing today. Okay. Let me sit back a little. You know what I want to play again? Persona. Royal was a lot of fun, but I think it's because I put too much time. It's because I put way too much time into the initial Persona. Like, I think I did over 400 hours, like, straight up. Actually logged over 400 hours. Because I remember being like, oh, that's kind of funny. I wonder how many other people have had. And I was talking to my friends about it at school, because this was back when I was in high school. And they'd be like, oh yeah, I only have like maybe 100, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, ooh, maybe I fucked up my soup. Maybe I have too many. That's also because I played New Game Plus like 4 times. Like, I wanted to like romance each girl individually. Because I ain't no hoe. And I am loyal at all costs. This is so stupid. It's the same reason why I always end up marrying Crom when I replay Awakening. So my brain's just like, yeah, that's my man. No other thoughts, head empty, only him. And so it's like the same thing going on with Persona, where it's like I'd only want to date On, or I'd only want to date Haru, and I wouldn't want to deal with any of the other ones. Like, I wouldn't try to like double dip, I guess is a good way of putting it. I was very big on the like, no, one girl, one person. But then it would also, like, you'd have the issue with Haru, how you can't romance her until like late game because you have to have the right stats. That one kind of sucks. Sorry, I'm like, if I pause for a really long time, it's because I'm listening to the music. Because I've never shuffled this playlist before. I've like listened to things in succession, but I've never got to like properly shuffle it. So it's nice to like actually hear different music that I might not necessarily listen to. And I know it's all like video game related stuff. I think it's all like Square Enix, Capcom stuff. Let's go look at it real quick. Oh no, it's just considered DMC free. Interesting. Anyways, we're just vibing today. We are just vibing. We are just playing the games. Well, not playing the games. Normally we play in the games. Today I needed something a little different than playing games. I might try to do one of these a week, depending on how my brain wants to function. Because I feel like I've got a lot going on right now. So I don't think I'll be able to do these all the time, but I might get a good little bit like here and there where you get to see me struggle and basically stab underneath my nails sometimes. Oh my god. I couldn't imagine if we had one of those little incidences on stream. You just hear me yelling from my bathroom, basically. Also, I sincerely apologize for the audio, because it's on my phone. And I know my phone doesn't get the best audio. But you gotta make do with what you got. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta deal with it. It's already starting to come together. I'm pretty happy with this already. It's summertime, so there's all these tiny little things everywhere. And I can never tell if they're dust bunnies or like little bugs that get in from when I go outside. Or if they're just cat fur. It doesn't matter how much I clean, there's always cat fur on everything. Sorry, I had to check the back. You can see it. Nice. Good stitches. That's what we want. Good stitches. That's all we want. Good stitches. It's kind of a bop too. It's just kind of pulling out bangers for no reason. Okay. And this is the only reason I don't really like using the 3 strands of thread. It starts to look puffy. Like, I get that that's kind of the point with this pattern. Because we're trying to get it as close to pixel art looking as possible. So, like, kind of makes sense. Come on. You know, it's literally right there. Okay, there it is. Oofy. Okay. There we go. We're starting to get there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish these two. And then I'm gonna work my way back the other direction. Which is kind of dumb. But we're having one of those no brain cell days. There it is. Give me 2 seconds here. I'm gonna skip that. I'm not feeling that one. Okay, okay. Okay. Back at it again. I think we'll finish this whole section with the thread I've got. I think we can do it. It shouldn't be too hard. As long as I don't do anything too weird with it. It's hard to probably hear that sound. There's like a little noise, and that's not a good. Not really good. Okay. Looks like we've made good progress. Okay. I need the middle. There it is. Okay. Last little bit. Cool beans. There we go. Okay. So there's that section. Nice and done. Do I move on to the next? Okay. So our next color, if we do move on to the next color, is going to be the iron gray again. Yeah, we'd actually be moving into iron gray, which is 413. Which is actually really different. What? Okay, but then you look at the, oh, I see. Alright, ready for color palette matching days? So this one is, it's 414, one of the first one. Not the first one we dealt with, but the one that's like in the middle ground. That's like the lighter highlighting gray color. This is our main one that we've been working with for the past little bit. And then this one is darker and even more of a blue tone, more of a blue steely tone. Why, it's called fucking iron gray, my guy. Anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna corner this off. We're gonna start this next color. I think we're gonna see how far I get into this next color before my hands get really tired. Let me check the pattern. Because it's like an outlining color, really. Like, more than anything, it's an outlining color plus a little bit in the corner. But this is also where I have to be a good child and manage things the way I'm supposed to. So this would need an extra stitch in this corner to fix the thing. Oh, I'm so sorry, excuse me. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got the brain cell. Okay. A cute little flower garden cup. We're gonna put these back in the box where they belong. We're gonna tie this off. I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did last time, except for I'm going to shove it this way. These stitches, I think, look secure in my eyes. Nice secure bands. Get it out of here. Sorry. Unfortunately, it's not ASMR. I'm also gonna run it back this direction. Actually, I shouldn't do it that way. I should do it this way if I'm going to run it back this way, because I need to stitch back into that pretty readily. There we go. Okay. So we'll go ahead and pull this through. We're going to go ahead and tie it off. Okay. Again, we're going to keep our scraps just in case. Okay. Cool. We're going to come up here. Trim. Nice little easy trim. Okay. And there we go. This part's done. We'll move on to this part. We're going to do the same thing into threes. What are you listening to? Ah. Of course, if it's something I enjoy, it's always Final Fantasy. I have one of those goblin brains where I just always am just like, yeah. If it's this, I'll probably like it, and 90% of the time I'm right. Okay, cool beans. So let us go ahead and split the thread. Cut it. I feel like we're gonna use a lot more of this one though. Sorry, I know that's kind of nerve-wracking for some people. When they watch me cut things with scissors, they're just like, what are you doing? I'll go ahead and thread this first, and then I will wrap the thread. Shove her back where she's supposed to go. Okay. We're hitting the time of the day where I feel like I should go ahead and go turn on the light here in a minute. Just to make life a little easier. Uh-oh, missed one. Okay. Uh-oh. My dude? Yeah! Here we go. Here we go. Whee! Okay. We're gonna roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Roll it! Ooh, my arm's starting to go. Whoop, that's my AC unit. Let me know if that's too loud. I feel like the unit's too loud sometimes, and then other times I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Like, it's not a big deal. Sometimes it's enough that I'm a little concerned. You know? Okay, cool beans. So we are all sorted and ready. I'm gonna start with the stray strip. No, I'm not. Hi, ma'am. Good morning. Thank you. I'll look in the way. Why do you insist on doing that? I don't understand her. Anyways, so this is gonna look kind of funky. We're doing the stray one first because it's easiest. So if I take this block and I go one down, and I put the stitch down here. Okay. Of course, it's in the middle of all the chaos too. What did I expect from myself? I'm gonna pop it here. I always have to like pick it up a little because I'm stupid. Dumby. There we go. Haha. Make sure we don't get it too wrapped. The amount of times I do that, it's kind of chaos. Okay. And it wants a block. It wants a literal block. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Let us. Oh, I did the thing. That's when I know I'm getting tired, is when I start skipping stitches and going straight across. Because I'm done. Okay. Where's the second? There's another tiny stitch just kind of out in the middle of this area that I should go ahead and get done, or else it's never going to happen and I'm gonna get upset when I realize I didn't do it. So we need to go 2 over 1 down. My brain is like obsessed with this one for some reason. Anyways. Okay, 2 over 1 down. And we're going to go back into this one. Right here. Okay, we're going to skip one, we're going to go up into this area. We're going to fill in this mark. So we're going to go ahead and mark this off like I normally do, or like I've been doing. And you can see the difference in the stitch colors now, a lot better. So you can see that this gray right here, if you look at it, is a different tone color than this gray. So it'll stand out more when I put more into it, obviously, but right now it looks a little miffy. It'll make more sense in a second. This kind of reminds me of Skyward Sword. I also don't know how loud it is on y'all's end, so you're gonna have to let me know at some point. Uh-oh. Nope, we're good. Okay. Because this isn't that extra stitch that's not supposed to be there. Okay. 2, 3, 4. And then I would be going down one. This is not a fill in the blank area. This is a very follow the rules kind of area. Okay, 1, 2. Traditionally there would only be 4 in this, but there's going to be 5 because of the extra stitch. Because I want to keep this top piece as easily yeah. This will work. Okay. Okay. There's gonna be a lot of blending tones now that I think about it. That's probably why the colors are so close together and they're just like tone bases apart rather than full on like color differences. Yeah, so I get to fill this one down. I get to do 3 down. But once I do 3 down, I gotta do A little more, I gotta do a little more thought processes. I gotta think a little harder. Oh, I'm so sorry, excuse me. Okay. Once I get this round, I think I'm gonna take a little bathroom break real quick. 2, 3, 1. And then I've got one here. Just wanna do what we've been doing, mark out the borders. So you can kind of see where we're going with this. Everything is very slanted. So, 1, 1 over. Okay. And then we're doing that same pattern of down 1 over 1 for a second. So we've got, okay, and we're doing down 3. 1, 1, over 1, 1, over 1, 1. Okay, we're doing down 1, correct? Yes, down 1. And then we're filling in this entire area, all the way over, okay? So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3 stitches, and then on the 4th stitch, we're going to go down 1. So on this 4th stitch, which is exactly 3 out, and the other one, yes, okay. Need a little more thread in there. We're gonna go down 1. We're gonna go over 1. Oh no. Did I do a goof? Did I do a goof already? I think I did a goof. Cause no, you're right. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then when we get to the row, this 3 row, we have 3 stitches. And it should only be 6 stitches here. Is it just because my math is wrong? My math is always wrong. Well, here's 3 stitches, right? There should be. Unless I can't read. That's 3, that's 7. Is it because of the mix-up up here? Because you got these extra stitches here and this one over here. I'm just gonna run with it. What's the worst that can happen? As long as at the end of the day, certain things are in the right position, it's okay. Because you've got these 3 stitches. And then it would be these 3 more, and then I need to do 3 underneath. Oh, so you know what I should do? Instead of doing this stitch here, I should move it over 1. It'll make more sense, I promise. Because I do the 3 stitches here like it's supposed to be. Okay. And then we have these 3 bars in. 2 little dashes, if you will. And you're going to take those 3 down dashes. You're going to do 1 down. Oh god, this gets a little complicated. Okay. So we're going to go 1 stitch down from here. So that way there's technically 3 in a row. We're going to do 1 next to it. We're gonna do one adjacent from it up here. And we're gonna do from here. There's one little stitch right there. Okay. Need two down and one over. Okay, and that should wrap us up for that color. Minus filling it in. Just gotta check the back sometimes, you know? Gotta keep an eye out. Oi! Okay. Okay. Start filling in the blanks. Oh, might be in for a treat. Sounds like someone's getting feisty. Oh no! Smack the thing again. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Gotta make sure I don't forget about this stitch, because I will. I am not careful. Okay, so we've already done that one, so let's go ahead and pop this in. Okay. So beans. Alrighty. What is it? This song's from Final Fantasy X. I vaguely remember it. I have like fever dreams of that game. I played it when it got released on the Switch. So it wasn't really popular and no one really was like super excited about it. In like 10-2. 10-2 is the weirdest experience. Ooh. Ooh, here she comes. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Bring it over here. You can't throw it in the middle of the room. You know I can't reach it. You know I can't get that. You idiot brain. You idiot goblin dummy. I'll go ahead and skip it. Hey, there we go. Just me vibing, listening to Final Fantasy music. Oh no! Oh, here we go, it begins. Right when I get into a groove too, you know? Wow. I don't know if this one's gonna work. I might have to cut it. No, we got it. Nice. Alright. Oh, my desk was being touched. Not anymore, I guess. Whoever decided it was a good idea to step up here decided it was time to go. As they should, though, because it is not a good thing to stay here. Beep beep. What's this? Oh. No idea. I'll just let it hang out. We'll see what it is. As long as that's okay. Wait. My threads are running out. I'm just trying to get done as much as I can as possible. Okay. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get with this. Like, even if I keep crisscrossing. Actually, I think, let's just keep going. Let's see how far we can get. We're almost done. I think I can make it work. Minus the top part, though. We still have to go back through the top part, but, like, the less I have to come back and redo a section down here, the better off I am. Because it just feels like less waste. Okay. Sorry, I know I'm holding it at an angle. Let me bring it back down for you. So you can see where it's supposed to go. And I think... yeah, my arms are starting to get tired. I think I might call it a day from here. I am going to be streaming tomorrow morning for sure. 100%. I'm going to play actual game tomorrow, and then I will probably, if I have the time and nothing goes too haywire, I'll try to play Stray in the afternoon. The only issue is with Stray is it will have to go to the YouTube channel. Just because I'm streaming it from a PS5 to the YouTube channel. So that one's a little harder to get at usually. Ooh, I actually really like the color difference on that. You can kind of see it now. I will have to stream it to YouTube and then publish it the hard way, basically. Which is always so much fun. Because that's just kind of how my stuff goes right now. Like, it's very just like, you deal with it as you deal with it. Interesting. Did one of these cut out? I think one of them might have. Okay. So you're fine. You're still okay. I have to like double check on everybody and triple check on everybody and make sure nothing's broken and all this crazy stuff. Just because like I'm just so stressed about dealing with it. Sometimes like my brain's just like, ooh, what this? What is this? But at least we got the nice Minecraft music now. Cool beans. I'm gonna go ahead and cap this one off, clean it up a little bit. Probably come back. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna do these last like 6 stitches. And I think I'm gonna call it a day from here, just because I am getting heckin' tired. I need to take a little resty break. But then I will definitely, I gotta have to cut this to make this work. But then my scissors aren't good, so I have to like hold tension. There we go. You have to be like super precise. The more it frays, the harder it is to get it in the needle. As I pick up the whole cross stitch. Okay. Got it. Haha. Cool, so let's go ahead and rip this through. Not actually, but theoretically. Let's do a little diagonal thing this time. Keep it out of there. Cool beans. I'm gonna pull it all the way through. There we go. And I don't think it's gonna need that extra double. I actually think I'm gonna call it here for today because I'm getting a little heckin' sleepy. Okay, cool beans. But let me go ahead and cut these 2 trims. Nice little trims. Trims. Okay, cool beans. But here we are. So that's progress for one day. That's 2 hours worth of work for cross stitching. Welcome to my life. There's a reason these things take 8 million years. Like, oh my lordy. It takes so damn long sometimes. Sorry, let me take a quick little snippety snap. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over to our cute little ending screen. And then we're all good to go. I will see everybody later. Tomorrow, if I'm not here tomorrow, there's a problem. But it is what it is. But anyways, goodbye. We'll see everybody later. All the kisses.